After you guys make sure the hair is fully saturated, you make sure your client is chest level, because if he's not, then you gotta go raise your arms, and then that's when you're not as stable. Instead of having these elbows out, you tuck them in, and then you pull, and you're more stable instead of being like this and shake. So make sure you keep those elbows tucked, have the client chest level, and then go ahead and start doing your sectioning. And watch cutting the top and using scissors be a lot more easier. I'm gonna go ahead and create my base at the front of his head. You can see how it's a little shorter here, so I'm just gonna use that as my base point. Boom. Go ahead, match the sides. Make sure this length in the front is even off, because this is gonna be our guideline. Okay, now that we have that set, we're gonna go ahead and do a vertical section down the middle. Use the front as a guideline. Use the tight side of the comb because it helps you create even tension. Compared to if I pick it up here, you guys see how much space is in between every hair compared to when I use this comb. Now everything's a lot more neater, so you get a cleaner cut. After you guys did that, comb all the hair forward. And since we established our length down the middle, cut that original section down the half and now focus on one side. So section off here, comb that out the way, and then pull up, and then boom. Our guide's in the middle, remember? And we can see all that excess hair on the right side. Now all we're gonna do is just match that. And create a section. Remember that our base point is in the middle, so we just have to match the outside. So here. When I part, notice how I use the back end of the comb like this to flatten it out, which allows me to go ahead and pick up this section with ease. So one more time, comb out here, and then flatten it out with the back. Makes it easier for me to go ahead and pick up this section, and then here, just match. So same thing for the back, we're gonna go ahead, do a little mohawk section and down the middle. Go ahead and get a little bit of that top hair. Match the back with the top. So go with the shape of the head here. Boom. And now from the bottom, this is where we flip to save those wrists. Can you guys see that? Just a little bit of hair. All right, so once you get, whatever you do vertically, you check horizontally. So to check to make sure that the back is even, I'm gonna go ahead, take vertical sections. And then any peaks and valleys that you guys see, feel free to go ahead and just point cub.
To stay symmetrical on both sides, I'm going to use his eyebrow and place the comb directly behind his ear. That way I know for a fact the fade is going to be symmetrical on both sides. Now we're going to go ahead, lever open, 1/2 inch up, followed by the half guard, 1/2 inch up. And I'm going to go fast through these steps because literally all you have to do is, I like my fades flesh, so I go by the increments of the number. So lever open, 0.5, 1, 1.5, because I know at the end of the day I'm gonna come back and detailing is where it's gonna be. So I try to go through my steps early and fast, and go ahead and give this technique a try, man. As you guys can see, the fade is already almost popping. I really didn't do too much work. Half of it was because he already had a haircut, and the other half is because we really do this. What I would really have to say is make sure you're symmetrical, make sure you're neat, and make sure you're placing these numbers where you want, where you envision that fade, where you think that fade is gonna look the best on your client. All right, this is gonna be a little off topic, but I went crazy on Black Friday, man. I got a new camera, got a new lens, got a C-stand, light, bro. I'm destined for greatness. High Kids motivated me to shoot more videos. Lesson was, don't be afraid to invest, because it might be that extra little push to get you to do the thing that you wanted to do originally. Whether it's a camera, whether it's a clipper, that investment could bring motivation, inspire you. It could be life to the next door. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Here we're fully closed. Make sure you guys are paying attention to this part right here, because this is the most important part. Now we're gonna go halfway. Once we get to the halfway and the open, Make sure you guys aren't using the full blade, and make sure you guys are being soft with the touch. When you guys are fully closed and taking out that bottom line, do everything you can in your power to get that line out. No one likes to fade when you can see the bottom line. The half and the open are the crucial areas where it takes a barber eye to get it blurry and to know what to pick at. But just stay patient to keep on flicking and using corners. Right here, as you guys can see how I'm flicking up and down, that means I'm just gonna go ahead and start testing the waters. If the dark spot doesn't come out, I'm just gonna go ahead and go a lower level. For right now, I'm gonna just go ahead and let you guys lock into this real quick. As far as my mods on the trimmers, these aren't really zero gap. These are my soft trimmers, and I'm not really tripping about it being too sharp because I'm always coming in with the razor, so ain't nothing sharper than the razor, man. So I'm not trying to hurt nobody, so I don't try to have my tools too sharp, especially in this area right here. Everybody gets got. This is how I use my shaver. So I'm gonna go ahead and go up, light on the touch, and it's chilling if you leave a line, you know, it's chilling if you leave a line. Just make sure you don't press on it too hard. So I'm going up on it, I'm going up, and I'm shaving what I know for sure has to be shaved, and I'm pointing at the line. Now with this line, what I'm gonna do, tap down at it. So now we're gonna boom boom boom, tap down. You can see my wrist motion, I'm exaggerating it. Tap tap tap. And then after we do this, we set ourselves up for greatness. Now we flick. So the shaver is just like a clipper, bro. And sometimes it just doesn't come out after that flick. So you're gonna have to go ahead and get surgical with some trimmers. These trimmers I like because I could get in and become Picasso. I just feel like Picasso. I feel like this trimmer is really forgiving when I'm flicking that dark spot. And boom, there you have it, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Comment down below what haircut I should do next. It's your boy Crispy, and stay crispy, y'all. Peace.